I love shoving grenades into people's mouths. Keanu's, I just love having him on set. He's a great partner. This guy gets really weird ideas.
本日のミューズボックスは8月22日より公開の映画バレリーナ・ザ・ワールド・オブ・ジョン・ウィックの主演、アナ・デ・アルマスさんとレン・ワイズマン監督にインタビューさせていただきます。よろしくお願いいたします。アナさん、日本の映画ファンでとんでもない人気なのをご存知ですか？
No, really? That's really cool.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
That's cool.
That's very flattering. I love that. Thank you. Why?
みんなやっぱ007の時にもうとんでもない人気が出ました。
Yes,
that was a big
yes.
introduction as well.
Yes, yes, yes. That makes me happy.
僕レン・ワイズマン監督本当に昔から大好きなんですよ。ダイハード 4.0 を見た時にもう高校生の時だったんですけど、今でもあのホワイトハウスのシーンは絶対に今の人が見るべきシーンだと思ってます。
Oh, I love that. That's great. That was a fun one. It was very challenging, but it was the same thing. Like I saw the original Die Hard when I was in high school, and then I immediately was making my own Die Hard movie in the backyard. And I was playing John McClane, and Bruce found out about this, and it was just it became like when I'd ask for specific things. It became he was like, is this the backyard version? You want the backyard version of McClane?
That's funny.
Yeah.
今回僕アクション映画の助監督をやってたこともあるので、本当にアクションが今回すごかったなっていうのは改めて思ったんですけど、武器を各場所でゲットするで戦うっていうのが一番面白かったんですけど、今回お気に入りの武器、刀とかグレネードとかお気に入りの武器ありましたか
I can't, it's hard to choose. I really, I love all the scenes for different reasons, whether it's, the inventiveness of it or the danger of it or how, the cinematography of it or the setup. I love them all. I think, a grenade fight is very vicious. I love shoving grenades into people's mouths. Yeah, it was all, they were all, they were challenging in different ways and they were very rewarding too in very different ways. And I think it really tells you a story about this character and how a woman can survive in a men's world. These big assassins all coming at her and how she's very creative and inventive and sharp and quick into really using whatever is around her, as a weapon. So it was really cool to have, it was really fun to play with the set, props and everything. Yeah.
監督はグレネードを口に突っ込むアイディアはどこから思いついたんですか？
Just a 3 o'clock in the morning sort of thing.
This guy gets really weird ideas.
There's also, it's kind of, I started as like, I was first like illustrating props, then I was building props, and then I worked as a prop guy for about 7 or 8 years. And so it's part of what I kind of gravitate to of, even within the action of what's the prop that would be fun and interesting. And grenades, once of just what it would be like. I'd never seen a grenade fight that was indoors, and also close quarters. And so that was a lot of fun, going through what she could use, and then designing what the doors, the tables, and everything because it is close quarters, what she could do, and then cleverly be able to give herself protection from it. But I love when that sequence comes up because it's already fairly brutal, like just pinning the guy against the wall, and then when the grenade comes out and it shoves in the mouth, just hearing the audience go like it's
everywhere. Or the bit I put the grenade and then I jump over the table and the guy explodes on the other side. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. It's so good.
No, I love that because it's a when you can find something that it's so brutal and shocking, but you're smiling.
Yes. That's the thing about, I think, all the action in the John Wick films and what we were able to achieve in this one too is like, it is so cringing sometimes, but you're kind of like washing through your fingers. You can't stop, looking at it. It's really, really cool.
キアヌ・リーブスさんとはノックノックの時に共演されたと、もうその時にたくさんお話しされたと思うんですけど、今回ジョン・ウィックとしてキアヌさんとなんか学んだことみたいなのってありますか？
Yeah, I mean, well, when Keanu and I met over 10 years ago, I didn't speak English. So it was very, you know, our bond and the way we communicated was more, you know, like we became friends more of a, you know, coming from just our souls, I guess.
Right, yeah.
You know, more than deep conversations, because I couldn't. And so now, like, and then we work together again in Exposed, and then now it feels like a beautiful reunion, because definitely a lot has happened, especially, you know, in my career, and like to be able to be a part of his franchise in this new movie and have him in my movie supporting our story, it feels like a really beautiful full circle for the both of us. So, you know, I just love having him on set. He's a great partner, really generous, really fun to work with. And he just leads by example. Like it's really inspiring to just see how he handles people on set and how much respect he has for you know, what we do. And yeah, it's fun and it's beautiful. It was a great reunion. Yeah,
I think it's really, it comes full circle because he's able to get back at her for what she did to him in Knock Knock. So like, you know how tempting it was, like if you like when he first arrives, if he would go knock knock, you're like that would have been. So I think there's an underline. I don't forget.
yes.
監督もたくさん最高のシーンがあったんですけど、今回もイブが冒頭で車で去ろうとしてシーンが変わるのかなと思ったら、また正面から車が突っ込んできて、でアクションが始まるっていう、もう初めて見て、もう他にもこのシーンで普通アクションが始まらないだろうっていうところが突然始まるっていうのが、この殺し屋の日常っていうのをリアルに描いてたなと思っていて、もうこれはそういう殺し屋の日常を表現するために突然何かがアクションが始まるっていう演出だったんですか？
No, I love that's because that is, I enjoy taking what is traditional and what I love a moment when I feel like the audience feels safe, and then you abuse that, and then you take that into a different direction, and I think there's a lot of playing with camera language that I don't think people are necessarily aware of, but it just has a feeling. When a camera is like that's, you know, that sequence, when the camera is lifting up and it's craning up, and then you've got the music lifting, you've put yourself at ease. In the, you know, when you're watching a movie, you go, okay, we're going to a next scene, and that's when you get them. Same thing with like the weapons montage. Weapons montage sequences are generally safe. You know, that's when the cool music happens. We're going to see all the weapons and all the detail. Nothing's going to happen. And that's when you go, but what if it did? Then people would. So I love that. It's fun to be able to get the reaction of. I think with action, it's one thing to have a sequence where people think that was really cool. That's fun too. But to get an audience that was just it was something they were not expecting, and it throws them off. They're just grabbing for their popcorn and go, whoa, wait. I love that.
But also, like, that scene happens, right? You know, the scene previous to that when it's showing the aftermath of a brutal fight. So you see Eve walking backwards to her car, and you see all the bodies on the floor, and she's picking up her knives and putting them back, and so you think throughout that scene, oh wow, she's really good. Like look at all these men, you know, but you didn't see it. So immediately after, you get the reward of like, oh, let's actually see
and
what she can do.
I wanted to when you can mislead so that you thought, okay, oh cool, this is kind of fun. It's the aftermath of an action scene. So we're not going to see an action scene. But then you give it to them on the back end of it. And then it just becomes like a new feeling. And even with a guy like pinned up against the wall with the car, we've seen that it's such a traditional moment in a movie, guy gets pinned against a wall or guy gets pinned against we've seen that. So let's see just the aftermath of her pulling out and the guy falls down. It's just kind of homage to seeing that kind of sequence so many times.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
最後
Last
セルフィ
week.
ーだけ
Can you get a
Yes.
selfie?